Hi, I'm Nicole.
And I'm Jason.
And this is Husband Tea Torture. Welcome to episode 11 of Husband Tea Torture. Thank you so much to everyone who turned into our Instagram Live. It was so much fun. In case you missed it, I'm going to link the IGTV recording of that in the description below so that you can check that out. We had so much fun that we decided we're going to do those every 10 episodes. So definitely keep an eye out for the next one.
We did?
Yeah, we did.
Oh. Okay.
You were there.
Kind of hoping you would forget about that.
So our first tea is the one that we think Jason will like. And today that is Oriental Beauty Avant-Garde from Tea Repertoire. So this one's really interesting. It is an Oriental Beauty style tea made in Alishan with Jinshuan. And so it's just a really funky, cool, interesting oolong. Jason has no idea what any of that means, but it's a good tea.
Nothing. Nothing.
So our water is, we're going to go with their recommendation, so about 195 degrees. And we're going to let that brew for about 3 minutes.
So ridiculously hot. It amazes me how it doesn't overflow on the side.
It's like slightly concave.
Slightly curved?
I mean, if I put it upside down, it would go flying.
It would go the other way.
Yeah.
Can I pick it up and look at it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is slightly curved.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to take it.
You can just put it on the tray. Yeah.
Spades. What do you got?
It's a leaf.
Sarcastic. The cup is very hot, but
Yeah, the tea
is
itself
not.
isn't super hot.
It's hard because, like, the way the cup's shaped, it's constant contact anywhere on the cup.
Mm-hmm.
How do you hold this? What's wrong with your fingers?
I have asbestos.
Asbestos.
I have asbestos fingers, I do.
It's still fairly hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Also, there is a problem here.
Mm-hmm.
Right before I came out here, I brushed my teeth.
Oh, why would you do
Because
that?
I'm an idiot.
So you can't taste anything.
I taste it, but it tastes minty fresh.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have to get a little more in the cup to watch this out. I know, I just came from work and I just felt like gross. And sometimes brushing my teeth just makes me feel better.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still getting a lot of the tea notes out of it.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of floral.
Mm-hmm. Just
not much.
Super
Not much.
floral.
Not much that it would bother me, like, because I hate floral.
No.
But, yeah.
I wanted you to try this because I know you like Darjeeling, and Oriental Beauty and Darjeeling actually have kind of similar tastes.
But I just because I don't know anything of what I'm still talking about. I thought Darjeeling was more of a darker tea.
It is, but meaning like the notes that are in it. So like almost like a white grape.
But like I'm getting also earthy out of it though too, even though it's a very light colored tea.
Yeah, no, it's a very complex tea, like the way that it's processed.
Like you kind of get like that. I don't want to say like dirt, like you know, like that earthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you get that.
Yeah, no, it is earthy.
Very underlying floral note.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
But it's like it feels like no matter what note I get,
Mm-hmm.
each one is not overwhelming the other one.
No, it's very balanced.
I feel like there's no predominant type of flavor within it. Like maybe like a mango hint.
Okay.
Like when you say like a fruity hint, I'm getting like a very sweet.
Yeah,
fruity
no,
hint.
it definitely has a lot of sweetness.
Like mango or like peach or something like that is what I'm getting.
I think it's more like white grapes.
Maybe.
Like it's not as tart as a grapes can be sometimes.
Maybe, yeah, I can see that. Or even more like a pear.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like a crisp fruitiness.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can see pear in that.
Yeah.
It's good though. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I figured you would.
No, I did like it a lot.
Sorry, I took the last of it.
And I did like it, and now she takes the last of it. Then yet the one we don't like, she's going to give me more of it.
Of course.
Welcome to marriage. For all you who have done it yet, this is what it's like.
Oh my god. Well, let me go more water so we can make another round. Give this another brew. We're gonna let it brew for another 3 minutes. And since it's an oolong, I think it'll really open up.
All right. Let's do this again.
This is the one you like.
But you said this is going to open up more.
Yeah, I think you're definitely gonna notice more flavors.
It did cool off faster, like being like more of a surface area.
Yeah, the cup that you drink your tea from definitely makes a big difference in the taste, actually. Like the shape of it, the size of it, the material.
It amazes me sometimes in a way, like you'll like something that I like.
Yeah.
But then you'll like something that I think is wretched. Like, who would drink this?
Oh my god.
This is like things that like you go to prison and this is all you could drink for the rest of your life. Like that kind of stuff.
Oh man.
Like last episode. That was. Oh, I still wake up in cold sweats because of it.
Oh my god. It wasn't that bad.
It was that bad. That bad. Did I say it was that bad? Because it was that bad.
So I'll go ahead and link that up here. So the tea Jason's talking about is last episode we had cherry blossom tea, which is a very unusual flavor and definitely not one that he enjoyed.
I don't even want to hear that name again.
Oh my god.
I mean, I feel bad to the people who made that, who may watch this, and they'd be like, your tea is disgusting. Like, I don't mean anything bad towards them.
No, it's just.
But to me, it's just,
not your preference. Yeah.
Not even close. Not even close. You could have put whiskey in that and it still would have tasted bad.
Oh my god.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's see if it opened up more. Definitely opened up more. A lot of times when teas, to me, open up more, they get much more of a, I'm totally blanking out on the word. They get much more astringent when they open up to me.
Yeah.
This has not.
No, it's very smooth.
This stays very smooth, but the flavors are much more predominant now.
Yeah. It's a very unusual tea.
See, like now, like we said the fruits before, I'm getting a lot of like pear.
Yeah.
Like how you mentioned before, like white fruit, and you said the grapes, but I said before maybe when we were off camera, a little bit of like maybe like a hint of green apple, stuff like that. But pear seems to be like that flavor area is what I'm getting the most out of this.
I can see it.
I like it though.
It's kind of an unusual tea because it's kind of a mashup. So Oriental Beauty is a particular style of tea from a different part of Taiwan. And so Alishan usually makes like those like really green, super floral oolongs. So you almost can taste that floral in the background of this tea.
I was about to say that, like you don't really get the floral when you're drinking it, but after I sip it and after it's over, I'm getting like this really a very subtle back end of floral.
Yeah.
Not a lot of it. So like there's no floral, but like now it's showing up, and I don't like floral.
No,
but it's such a hint of it that it's not really bothering me.
It's almost coming through more as like a creaminess.
Yeah, I guess that it's or a silkiness. That's what you want to call it. It's like Fiji wood. It's soft.
Oh my god, it is a very soft tea.
I do like it, and honestly, I'm usually never a fan of teas that are this light in color. Because I'm the kind of person, like, in my head, I'm going to see something that's a very light color, and I'm going to be like, I'm not going to like that.
Yeah.
I'm just not. But if I see something that's like a dark or like a roasty looking color, that's like earthy and deep, I'm like, okay, it's a good chance I might like this.
Yeah.
But usually when I see something light in color like this, no, I don't even want to try it. And It's actually it's pleasantly surprising.
Yeah.
It really is.
No, when it comes to tea, the color is not necessarily an indicator. Without you tasting the tea first.
But the thing is, I think it's more of a, I don't want to say
like a preconceived notion,
like a mindset that I have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely. We all have preconceived things in our
It's like
heads
sometimes, like, you see something and you see, like, ooh, I don't want to try that. It's good. It may be delicious, but I can't. Like me, pea soup, can't eat it. Love peas, pea soup, can't eat it. Just because of the way it looks. But, like, I get that with tea. Because I'll see something that I generally think I wouldn't like.
Yeah.
But this is very well. I like it a lot.
Great.
Get my slurp game on.
Yeah, gotta slurp it.
I don't want to drink the next one.
It might not be that bad.
My wife preempted me when I was drinking later.
I only told him it was a green tea.
This is not matcha. I know that's coming.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's coming.
No, we're gonna have to do a matcha episode.
It's just gonna be. It's like the end of the world at that point, because I don't like anything about matcha at all. I hate everything about it. The only thing that I enjoy out of matcha is when my wife will make it in the morning and just watch her to beating that stuff up in the morning, like.
You have to whisk vigorously.
That was really good.
Good.
Liked it a lot.
I'm glad you liked it.
Liked it a lot.
Very good.
Okay, we're gonna end the episode now.
Oh no. Time for tea number 2.
I tried.
Nice try. So, tea number 2 is the tea I don't think Jason will like, but I don't think he's going to hate it as much as he thinks he will. So, we are going to drink Taiping Hou Kui from 7 Cups Fine Teas. This is one of my favorite green teas, mostly because it just has really interesting leaves. Hopefully you can see it on camera. But they're just super flat and wide and thin, as they're actually pressed between screens.
And gross looking.
No, it's beautiful.
I don't like green tea.
They're so pretty.
So am I. But
Oh
still.
my god. So we're going to. So the water's about 185 degrees. That's what 7 cups recommended. And we're going to let that brew for 2 minutes. So yeah, this is one of my favorite green teas, and so the name means peaceful monkey leader.
I'm just meditating.
Oh.
Trying to prep myself.
It's not going to be that bad, I promise.
That has been said a lot over 10 episodes.
How pretty are the leaves?
Looks like seaweed.
I do have a video where I brewed some Taiping Hou Kui and did kind of a close-up of the leaves, so I'll link that up here so that you can take a look at that if you want to.
And over there, we're going to put donations for me for the mental help I'm going to need after all this.
Oh, come on.
I'm sure that link's not going to show up.
No.
I make horrible life decisions.
I filtered it for you so you won't
That
get leaves
color
in your
is
cup.
horrible. Horrible.
You haven't even tasted it yet.
I don't have to taste it. It just doesn't look good.
Hey, look, the last tea, you were pleasantly surprised after seeing the color. So let's just reserve our judgment until you actually taste it.
That looks like a job drug test.
Oh my god.
It's not as bad as last episode.
Okay.
I don't think anything could be as bad as last episode.
Okay.
Do I like it? No.
What don't you like about it?
It's hard to say. It's
Okay.
has a very, like, I don't know, trying to get the flavor notes out of it.
And it is a very delicate tea, so.
It's very grassy.
Okay.
Like, if I could picture if I was a cow eating grass, is what it would taste like. Like that. It's. I'm not crazy over that. It's.
Do you remember the first time I bought this tea? Because you were with me.
Come on, I did yesterday.
So this was probably 8 years ago, maybe.
Really? I'm going to remember that.
So we went to Belloc in Brooklyn. And
that name does, like, ring a bell.
So I specifically went because I saw that they had this tea. I'd been wanting to try it for years. And so we were, kind of having a staycation there in the city. So I said, we're going to Brooklyn and I'm going to get some of this tea. And we get there, and it's really, if you ever had the chance to go, it's a beautiful, beautiful store right out of like a catalog. And the man that was there was very, kind of hippy dippy. And when I was talking about this tea, he said that it tastes like jumping into a pile of fall leaves. And that description is just in my head every time I have it now.
What I'm thinking is, who keeps honking their horn outside?
I don't know what's going on outside right now. Hopefully it's not
Excuse me. It's almost like dried me out, this tea.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I got like the... Really, someone's got to stop honking their horn.
Seriously.
Whatever you're doing, it's not working. Because that person ain't moving.
Oh my god.
It's like a car alarm. It seems very repetitive.
But it's a weird pacing, though.
I don't know. You're going to hear it in the background. Who cares?
It is what it is. We can't control what's outside, right?
We can't afford a soundproof booth.
But don't you think it has a lot of sweetness, though?
No, I think it's gross.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm not getting any sweetness out of it.
Really?
No. Actually, if you want me to be very honest, it's very blah.
Okay.
It's bland.
You know what? Hold on. So, sometimes with the tea that's super delicate, if you're not attuned to like tasting some of those things, drinking water first and then drinking the tea will change how you're...
Just a sip?
Yeah, just like take a sip of water.
A regular size sip.
Like a normal sip, yeah.
And then
try the tea.
And go right into it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Blah.
Did it help at all?
No.
Oh, really?
No. I'm not a delicate person.
You're not a delicate person, no.
I break things out of constant.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the worst.
But no, that's why I was like, I know, like, I didn't think you would like
because,
it.
like, the last 3 episodes, you just been hitting, like upper deck home runs.
Yeah.
Of just bad, worse, gonna jump off a bridge after this episode. It's not gonna be good.
They can't all be that bad.
They were that. Last episode, Bayonne Bridge looked good.
Oh my god. There's plenty there.
See, I'm not saying that I hate it. There has been so many more teas that I've drank on these shows that it's just like, no, we can't do this anymore. Mm-hmm. It's just going I'm going to be kelp after this. This is, to me, it's just blah. It's really, really bland. Mm-hmm. It's
a very delicate tea. Especially on the first review.
Now, tell me what you mean by delicate.
It's very light. Like, it's not like a oolong's kind of more in your face. Like, bam,
see, like when she says delicate, I'm thinking of, I gotta be really careful about how I make it.
No. I mean, delicate can be used that way. Delicate can mean that. Like,
but delicate means a very subtle.
It's very subtle.
Type of tea. Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. No, with really high quality green tea, especially Chinese green teas, it's almost more of an aftertaste than a taste. if that makes sense.
No, actually, the weird part is the aftertaste isn't getting me. It's the upfront taste that's getting me.
What do you mean?
Like, as soon as I sip into it, it's like, I'm not getting, like, anything out of me that's being like, bam, I like this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that I hate this one. Because, like I said, we've had so many other things that were just, like, traumatic.
Yeah.
But this is in the realm of, like...
It's not your thing.
It's just not my thing. That's what it is.
And that's okay.
I mean, if me and my wife were sitting on the bar, if me and my wife were sitting on the couch and she said, "Here, try this," I would try it. I'm not gonna say I hate it, but I'm just gonna be like, "It's just." I'm always afraid of offending people who make these kind of things, but it's just like, to me, it would just be, it's boring.
Yeah,
it's boring.
I mean, I think anybody knows who watches this that this is all in good fun. Jason is just not a tea person, but it's really entertaining for a tea person like me to kind of see things through his eyes of, you know.
It's different.
Yeah,
you get a different perspective on...
I've been drinking tea very seriously for over a decade. So, in many ways, I forget that kind of, like, beginner stage of, like, not knowing these things and experiencing these things for the first time. So it's kind of cool to experience that again through you.
Yeah.
That, you know, the first time I had this tea, I fell in love with it, but I can see why you wouldn't be so much of a fan.
No, it's just... Like, I'm into, like, bold flavors, and, you know, like, like, in-your-face, intense flavors.
I like bold teas, too.
But, like, this is just, like, a different world. I mean, like I said, I'm not saying I hate it. It's just, it's not my Smuckers. It's not my jam.
Why not your Smuckers? What are you talking about?
Smuckers, jam, get it?
Now I get it.
I'm here every Wednesday.
With your dad jokes. Do you want to give another round a try?
I mean, I didn't hate it to the point where, like, I wouldn't mind doing another one.
Okay.
Just so, you know, happy wife, happy life kind of stuff.
All right, that's all I need to hear. So let's go for round 2 of tea number 2. We're going to let that brew for another 2 minutes. It does kind of look like seaweed, I have to give you that.
Looks a lot like seaweed. Looks a lot like seaweed.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to drink it.
It's one of my favorite teas. Like, it really just, the leaves are so pretty and unique, and I really like the taste. But if you don't like it, that's okay.
Is it going to open up more?
I think it will. Maybe it's for the better because you thought it was blah.
Now it just looks like Mountain Dew.
Oh my god.
I don't like teas that look like Mountain Dew.
You don't like teas that look like Mountain Dew.
But you know what? She's giving me a tea that looks like what? Mountain Dew.
Oh,
okay, I'll do it. Ooh, it has opened up more. And now we are on the realm of gross.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's straight down.
I think we can conclude you definitely don't like vegetal. I think that's a thing that you just do not enjoy.
Nope. Like my veggies, like with my dinner.
Oh my god.
Not a drink. Oh, but definitely opened up more.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gross now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it went from bland, and it gained flavor now, but bad flavor.
Oh my god.
Very vegetal.
It is vegetal, but it's not like overpowering or.
Just don't like it.
Yeah.
Just don't
No,
like it.
and that's fine. You don't have to like it. The idea was for you not to like it.
The nice thing is my wife does like it.
I mean, it would not be as entertaining if I got tea that you only kind of didn't like. It has to be ones that you really don't like. Oh, come on. Alright, how about one more cup?
That's good. That's good. That's good. Doing this for love. Like it. And like I said, it's not one of the ones that was, I hate this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's there have been some that are just like,
I would say
like she should go to jail.
Gyokuro, Shopor, and the Sakura Blossom Tea were like the top 3 worst for you.
And she should have been arrested after those episodes because that was spousal abuse. But like this, it's the first one I didn't like it. It was very bland.
Mm.
Now it's opened up more, and I'm getting more flavors that I don't like. But the vegetal is definitely coming through.
Yeah, no, it definitely has like.
But it's, you know,
I know it's not a bad.
I just don't,
vegetal.
you know, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I just don't like it.
Mm-hmm. It almost kind of reminds me of like edamame.
No, it doesn't.
No.
I don't know why.
Why?
Edamame is delicious.
Oh my god,
it's amazing.
Okay, but imagine if you like. I don't know. I think it tastes like edamame.
I think it tastes like Brussels sprouts.
I mean, it's not that, like... Because Brussels sprouts is, like, a really earthy vegetable. And this is a lighter vegetable. It's not, you know...
You can say anything you want.
I know I can say whatever you want.
Yeah, so you can put more in my cup if you want to.
No, it's okay. You don't have to. I'll drink the rest.
That's love.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know in the comments if you've ever had this tea and whether or not you enjoy that vegetal taste that Jason didn't. And we'll see you next episode.
I told her.
To make sure you're scrubbing up thoroughly, just say, sing while I wash my hands.
Sing while I wash my hands.
Oh
Sing while I wash my hands.
Lullaby by Baby Lullaby, baby sleep music, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, short. Playing on Google Play Music.
I can't say anything unless the Google Home is going to do it. Why do I talk? I should have stayed quiet and just not talk ever. Because then my wife comes up with these ideas that she thinks is great.
Really?